Yeah, we're streaming.
We're going again?
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry about that. Our internet is really weird today. In theory, well, our idea was that it might have improved by now because it's late at night and most people are in bed. But it's being temperamental. Anyway, the other, I'm not sure quite how much you heard. We're fundraising for a project called Conquered, which raises awareness for disability with emphasis to ability. So I take challenges, and you're more than welcome to send some, and basically show that just because you have a physical disability doesn't mean that you have to live a restricted life. And the third thing that we're fundraising for is a charity called WAF, and they rescue, rehabilitate and release endangered species all around the world, and they're involved with protecting the environment, and they also get locals involved in that too, so it provides jobs for people as well, and I think it's a really good project. So if you'd like to help support any of those, visit LippyArt.tv, or alternatively subscribe, like and share this video. Today we are taking questions, so with that in mind, just join us, have a chat with us, talk about whatever you want, ask questions. I'm really not sensitive, you can ask me anything as long as it's kept kind of family friendly, because we are on a public platform. But yeah. And at some point we do plan on taking these live sessions with us when we start doing events again. So you'll get to see all the places we go to and all the different things we do. And hopefully you'll find that quite interesting. So I'm currently doing the shade right now. And I just realised I got no music. You press my speaker, please. I don't think I'm connected. Or maybe it's not talking.
Battery 100%. Connected to LippyArt's iPad and LippyArt's iPhone.
Why, thank you. That's better. I'd also like to thank Bullets and Octane and Zachary Kibbee for letting me use all of their amazing music. You can't beat drawing to music. Tell you something, this is so dusty to work with. It's kind of fitting there, because elephants really love dust baths. It actually works as a sunscreen for them.
chasing little clocks and I don't see the end coming too soon. I'll keep my ear to the speaker, keep on walking down the street. One day I'll step along from my own tune.
Can you sharpen that for me, please? I have my glamorous assistant with me who will be reading out any comments that you post so that I can answer them while I'm drawing.
Chasing little clocks and I don't see the end coming too soon. I'll keep my ear to the speaker, keep on walking down the street. One day I'll step along to my own tune.
My pencils are getting shorter and shorter, so we'll see how far we can take this before before we call it a night, and if all else fails I'll finish it tomorrow, but I'm really hoping to finish it tonight.
Welcome to a holiday, we're the ones who die and we won't stay. And I know so the lonely and the bold, the angels and hosts.
That'd be a good shot point. So it's important that we get these wrinkles right because they're quite unique to the animal, so it'd be nice if his keepers ever see this or anything like this, they'll be able to recognise him.
Dollar to your name, and you feel like giving up, while giving up was yesterday. Here's a nickel for your troubles, could I call someone who cares? I'll listen to the dial tone, cause you were never there. It's time to go down. Welcome to a holiday, we're the ones who die.
And the trunk that I'm doing right now actually contains 40,000 mussels, which I think is so cool. They can basically use them like hands.
It's amazing when the human body's only got 600.
What, the whole body?
The whole human body has around 600 muscles.
That's crazy.
Just over.
And they've got like, God knows how much more. Just in their trunk. They've got more muscles in their trunk than we do in our whole body. I like random facts like that. You're gonna work what?
Human beings worth of muscle.
66 human beings worth of muscle in an elephant trunk. There's your fact of the day.
Pointless, but a fact nonetheless.
Depends what job you're in. If you're a vet, that's quite interesting. Interesting facts are never pointless.
Great comparison.
Sorry?
Great comparison.
It is when you look at it like that. And you can't see it in this, but the trunks actually have like fingers on the end, 2 fingers, or if it's an Asian elephant, 1 finger. And they use those to pick up tiny objects and all sorts. They're kind of ecological engineers in the sense that they will change and move their environment, pushing over trees and digging and stuff with their tusks to basically suit them, but in the process it actually helps the whole ecosystem. So they're actually really important, because like in the dry season, when there's no water, the elephants will dig in the riverbeds and bring water to the surface, and all the other animals can benefit from that. And they also, because they move things like thick foliage, and they create like paths through the environment, so smaller animals can access places easier. And they obviously don't probably do it for that reason, but yeah, all of the animals benefit from them being around. Where are we? Losing my way with this then. We've got really interesting patterns in this trunk. So yeah, if you've got any questions or just want to chat, feel free to leave us a message in the little chat box on the right of the video. So I think I've got to show you the actual elephant that I'm drawing. This is the reference I've been given. So yeah, we've got a lot to work from, a lot of information. Elephants are actually a matriarchal species, which means the heads are run by females, and the males only pretty much stay with them until they're mature, and then they leave, and they either live solitary or they form bachelor heads of their own.
Have one viewing, and we also have a comment in the top chat.
We have a comment.
We have a comment from our most recent subscriber, Spanner.
Spanner.
1982.
Hello, Spanner.
It says, so this is the infamous LippyArt studio.
It is.
Next question. When are we going to Trillions again?
Paul!
It is indeed.
When we're not stuck indoors anymore, we're still going again. And obviously when bullets are there, because it's got to be done.
Having technical difficulties.
You're having technical difficulties.
Got it up and but nothing's coming from here.
Oh, the picture of me in the top right hand corner.
That one.
Yeah, press that. It's probably on the wrong video because we had to do it again. No, that's not the button. Cancel that.
Just do it now.
Yeah, just press my face. And then my channel. And it should be the top video. And then you can see the comments.
That's it.
There we go. She's back. All these technical issues you have when you're live. We've had the internet cut off a few times, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen tonight. We've already done it once. So yeah, if anybody's got any questions or wants to chat, feel free to keep commenting and whatnot. I need bigger pencils. Go into the medium and hope it's dark enough. Just to save me back a bit. So yeah, African elephants are actually pregnant for 22 months or thereabouts. And that's one of the longest pregnancies, at least of land mammals anyway. And their babies, when they're born, if you can believe it, are 200 pounds around, about, which is, I don't even want to imagine birthing that, I'll be honest. Can you imagine it, Gemma?
What's that? Sorry, I am just replying to Paul.
Alright. Did he say how good?
No, he sent me a private message actually. I will
Alright.
tell you during the break.
I was just saying, can you imagine giving birth to a 200-pound baby?
No, thank you. I had 3, and my biggest was £7. Large enough, thank you. According to my family, I shell peas.
You shell peas.
Yeah. Make up for it once you come out though.
Be surprised if elephants do.
No, my sister-in-law nearly had an elephant, baby elephant.
Nearly.
Nearly.
Let's get some white down to get some highlights.
It's in my head. It's in my dreams. I'm done pretending.
Overall,
It ain't me.
the whites are what's going to make him really pop against the darks.
Before I set it free.
Hopefully.
I'm dangerous.
I don't even know if you can actually see this bit, because the white's quite hard for the camera to pick up. But if you follow me on my other social medias, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, I will be posting the final piece on there when it's finished, so you can get a really good look at it, and a lot better quality than what you can see right now.
You wonder why? I wish I knew. There ain't no telling what I may do. There's something inside of me waiting to be unleashed. Yeah, I'm dangerous. I don't know.
Got any more comments, Gemma?
200, he said £200, that's like 14 stone.
Who said that?
Paul.
Oh, Paul.
Slightly more actually.
Google is a wonderful thing.
It is right, yeah, it's 14 stone 2.28.
Wow.
About as big as me.
It's heavier than me.
No, I'm not quite that anymore. That's stone heavier than I am.
I apologise now if you see me spitting stuff out. It's the wood on the pencils starting to come off. Perils of the job. But at least I don't have a mouthful of charcoal yet, which has happened. Just by the end of this I might have black teeth, you never know. It's been a good few years since I've done a drawing in charcoal, so I'm surprised it's going as well as it is.
Get a laughing faces back to that part.
What's that?
But 2/3 of me, lol. I quit smoking and put weight on with a sad face. Quarantine don't help either, does it?
No, quarantine really doesn't help.
I can't say that I've actually lost weight through quarantine.
But at least you're not the same weight as the elephant. actually. Let's see how big they actually grow. Oh God. I'm throwing my stuff around again, Gemma.
Sharp pencil again.
I have a cheat sheet. They weigh up to 7 tons when they're fully grown. And up to 13 feet tall.
He says, not yet.
Not yet. I must admit, this music's really making me miss concerts and gigs and festivals. And
Paul just said 7 tons. Damn, that's £1,400.
£1,400. Got a right pair of mathematicians going on between you and Paul. That's insane. And I still want to meet one in Africa. Was Paul on when you mentioned the trunk?
I'm not sure. I don't think he was.
So
Around 1,000 stone is what.
it's a what?
It's around 1,000 stone.
What, an adult elephant?
Yeah, sorry, it's £14,000. It's 1,000 stone.
Wow.
No, I don't think it was. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we were just saying that the trunk of the elephant has 20,000 muscles, which is how many humans? Full?
66.
66 full humans in the elephant's trunk, the equivalent in muscles.
Yeah, I did hear that, yeah, with the muscles. Yeah.
Brings a whole new meaning to the phrase, got more strength in my little finger, doesn't it?
I find it more amazing that that large and that big, but they can still do such delicate tasks.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the trunks alone are so, like, intricate they can pick up a penny off the floor.
This is it, they can do the most intricate puzzles and things and see them do it, but the control they have with it.
And then look at the Asian elephant we met, how gentle she was
Oh, she was amazing.
at Woburn. I mean, she could have easily pushed the fence over, but she didn't. She just leaned gently against it so I could reach her.
Yeah, she was brilliant.
She was fantastic. We really need to go back there.
We do. Not for anything more, just to take your grandma to see them bloody monkeys.
Oh, the monkey. And now the swans.
And the swans, they were hilarious. Biggest swans you'll ever see at Woburn.
It was great. My grandma was like, look at those giant swans. And it was like, they're birds.
She was convinced the swan birds were real. Oh, with that monkey.
God love her. And the monkey that give her dirty looks, yeah.
Don't ever let a monkey look at her on.
Don't you look at me like that, she said. And if you want that, she was ranting at the people who kept opening windows and stopping in front of us. You're not supposed to
I'm
stop.
gonna get out in a minute and tell them. It's like, well, that's a bit pointless, isn't it?
Yeah, that defeats the whole object.
I'm getting so frustrated, bless her.
Funny thing is, I could actually imagine it getting out and...
Say bye to Paul, he's going.
Oh, bye-bye, Paul. Miss you already. Got anyone else to talk to?
We have somebody else watching. I don't know who,
Good.
but we have two watching.
Let us know who you are and where you're from. I'm intrigued. It's actually easier for Gemma to read if you use the chat box there, because the comment section at the bottom we don't always see. And it doesn't always update as easily.
Doesn't. Yes, feel free to talk to me.
She'll forward on anything you say. Right. No, not that one. That one. Now and again, so that you can kind of pull yourself out of the zone and see where you go. Things balanced.
Very, very jumpy.
Sorry?
Getting a lot of dropped frames. We're still streaming, but
We're still streaming, but drop frames. Please don't give up on us if we drop some, if we go down again, because I will get it back working, I promise. Fingers crossed it won't go down, but it's not got a good track record today.
No, live stream is not live stream.
It certainly isn't live stream. It's not what it said on the box.
Don't tell me about how I'm supposed to live. 'Cause I'm getting all the sweat that I'm gonna give.
Ooh, an interesting thing to look up for you. You Google.
Google it.
How strong is the elephant's trunk?
Very.
Very. Has a muscle, so we know it's very, but yeah, like crushing. Never thought.
It's been Googled
Never
before.
thought. Good.
Elephants are the strongest mammals, land animals. They can carry
Those records.
up to 9,000 kilograms and 30 adult humans.
Wow. That's pretty impressive. And I bet it's like nothing.
Okay, it is reckoned that the human male can lift roughly his own body weight, and it is also presumed an elephant can lift its own body weight, which roughly means an elephant
can
25 grown men.
Wow. 75 grown men, that's how strong they could be. That's insane.
It does say if you and an elephant on the same size scale, we would be able to lift roughly the same amount. So if an elephant was the same size as us, it would be able to lift roughly what we could. Or if we were what they can.
So it's like basic physics then.
Mm.
Interesting.
Another interesting fact is the elephant can carry up to 25% of its own body weight just on its back without causing any discomfort, pressure or pain to itself.
How much more?
It can carry up to 25% of its own body weight.
25% of its own body weight.
So if we're thinking
So,
it's what,
So say like we'll be saying there was
£6,000, so that'd be 355, 1.75 tons just on its back.
with no discomfort. 1.75 tons. Wow.
Put a bag of sugar on my back and I'd complain.
Carried dog food on my back before. 15 kg. That was a struggle. It's crazy. Need a bit of white. So to anyone who's just joining us, if you're enjoying this, please do subscribe, like, share, all that jazz. It's really appreciated. And also check out the website LippyArt.tv to support my channel and also find out about my projects that I'm doing. And whoever's watching, please let us know where you're from and say hi, because we love to have a chat. And I'm also really interested just to know if we're based in Yorkshire, England.
And I'll just be honest, I'm nosy and it's really frustrating me that I know someone's watching but don't know who.
I'm also nosy. I like this song. I think whoever it is likes being a mystery.
They do.
There's a thrill about it.
There'll be sat there chuckling now with that evil laugh.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but can you sharpen my tiny pencil, please?
The tiny pencil would be non-existent. But sharpen it much more.
It's getting to that point where I'm almost drawing on my nose. I haven't actually tried that. That sounds like an interesting challenge.
The worst things you're drawing with.
Another time, maybe. Trying to think of more elephant facts for you. They are highly intelligent. I remember learning about them when I did my degree, and they were saying about how they've got, well, they show signs of emotional understanding, and they do actually grieve for the dead. They're so intelligent that they have actually become a slight problem for some farmers, because they used to use electric fencing to keep them out, but the elephants have worked out how to get around it, and like where the weak points are, so to speak. I suppose it's a bit like the raptors out of Jurassic Park, isn't it? Except for they don't eat you. But yeah, they've actually found that instead of electricity, the thing that elephants actually don't like, which I think is hilarious, is bees. So farmers have started having beehives around the perimeters of their fields, and that also creates honey revenue for them. But also the sound of the bees humming actually sends heads of elephants running because they're scared of being stung, and I think for such a huge animal, it's quite amusing.
I've just read one interesting fact in regard to that.
Alright.
One reason they are quite fearful of the bee is because they obviously use their trunk to swish them away.
Alright.
Now their trunk is the most sensitive part of my body, so if that gets stung,
It hurts.
it hurts a lot. So they'd rather run from it than try to waft it away like they would with any other animal.
There you go then, the trunk is highly sensitive and they don't like it being stung. Especially when they're using it as a swat. They found though that it's so effective, they can even play a recording of bees buzzing, and that's enough. So, yeah, the whole thing in the movies about them being scared of mice is a bit of a fallacy, but bees!
Another interesting fact, the elephant's skin is 2.5 centimetres in thickness in most places.
2.5 centimetre thick skin.
Yes.
How much thicker is that than ours then? How thick is ours?
Ours? I'm sure ours is under a centimetre. It's not thick at all, I don't think.
Making you remember your medical stuff now.
Yeah. I was right, about half a centimetre, 0.6 millimetres.
0.6 millimetres for a human skin. And it was how many?
2.5 centimetres.
2.5 centimetres.
5 centimetres more.
5 centimetres more.
Sorry,
so we
around
missed
5
it.
times
I was going to
more.
say 5 times more. That makes more sense. I'm so determined to finish this tonight. And I've got a feeling I'll forget what time it is, because I haven't actually got a clock in front of me. hidden. I'm currently getting the creases under the trunk.
Another fun fact for you.
Yeah?
An elephant needs up to 150 kilograms of food per day to survive.
150 kilos of food a day. That's crazy.
Put that into perspective, that's around 375 tins of baked beans.
12 tins of baked beans. I love that example. Can you imagine if they actually ate that amount of baked beans though? Like, the gas would be unreal.
Well, it just says that, it also says that although they eat this amount,
Yeah?
half of it will leave the body undigested.
What a waste. Actually, the elephants and poo, don't they, to redigest materials.
Yeah, if
I remember
food's
that.
scarce, they will redigest the feces. They eat so much that they can spend up to 3/4 of the day eating.
It's a bit like some humans on 3/4 of the day eating. Quarantine, am I right? How many hours is that? I'm trying to think
18 hours a day?
18 hours a
18
day.
out of 24.
I really can't do maths and draw at the same time. It's just not. Oh. Do we have any comments or any questions?
No.
I will happily answer anything.
Right, didn't know that.
What?
Elephants communicate through seismic signaling.
Yeah, through the ground.
Yeah.
Low frequency sounds. We can't actually hear it.
The vibrations in the ground when they detect them through their bones in the body.
Yeah, they can create them too.
Yes.
It's like a weird silent language, which is really interesting. It's quite an advanced language as well, from what I remember.
I wish my kids could do this.
What?
Elephant calves are able to stand within 20 minutes of being born. They can walk within 1 hour. And after 2 days, they are able to keep up with the herd.
That's interesting. Humans definitely aren't like that. I just say this trunk feels like it's going on forever. It's just like, I think I'm near the end, and then there's more.
And the saying, an elephant never forgets, comes from the fact that an elephant's temporal lobe, which is obviously the area of the brain used for memory, is a lot larger and denser in comparison to that of a person.
Right.
So
they've got
meaning behind an elephant never forgets. They have a
massive brain.
a massive memory bank in their brain.
And I know they use that to navigate basically all the savannas and everywhere else to find food and water. And they pass it down the generations, so the matriarch is normally the oldest, the leader of the herd, listens to her and learns from her.
I'm going to give you a sad fact now.
A sad fact.
A sad fact. More African elephants are being poached than are being born.
That is a very sad fact.
It is. Around 55 African elephants a day are being killed for their ivory tusks.
I actually have an interesting fact as well, but I need to look at my cheat sheet.
And around 90% of the elephants have been wiped out in the past century. This is largely due to the ivory trade, and it leaves an estimated 415,000 wild elephants alive today.
Continuing on from that, apparently before Europeans colonised Africa, there wasn't really an ivory trade, and there were 26 million elephants in the wild. And once the ivory trade kicked off, by the early 20th century there were 10 million, and today there are only around 400,000, and it's estimated we kill about 27,000 elephants every year just for their tusks, which, when you consider what the tusk is quite silly really, because there are some people out there who believe that the tusk has medicinal properties and it can heal and it's a stimulant and all sorts of things like that, and the truth is it's actually just a tooth. It's a tooth that grows outwards rather than inwards. In a human, you'd get it fixed by a dentist. You wouldn't kill someone for it. But yeah. And because of that, there are actually certain parts of Africa where scientists have found elephants are actually evolving to not have tusks. They're actually not developing them, and we might actually get to a point where that's just what our elephant is. I don't really know, but scientists are interested at the minute in finding out how that actually affects elephants, because they rely on the tusks quite a lot in their environment for digging and moving trees and all kinds of stuff like that. And they also use them for, well, the males use them for fighting, mating rights. So yeah, we're kind of intrigued how the tuskless elephant compares. If in effect it's kind of slightly disabled in a way because of it, you don't know. But hopefully there'll be more research into that, and it's crazy to think that the hunting traders had that much of an influence there, that it's actually caused animals to evolve, like to miss a body part that we want so that they can stay alive.
I'm just reading here that elephants are very emotional creatures, and they show each other a lot of emotion. Through studies, people have found them crying with one another, playing, and also laughing.
Interesting.
It's also been found that they hug each other and comfort each other in times of need.
That's nice.
They do it by putting their trunks in one another's mouths and holding on to each other. They do it to offer those who feel upset or sad compassion and care. Which, it brings you to the realisation that are we really that different from them?
Yeah, we're not a lot different when you think about it like that. And they're not unique in that sense either, because we actually read some studies that said about apparently rats giggle and stuff as well, and laugh and play. We kind of need to learn to empathise with our animals, I think, a bit more.
We do.
And not see them as this alien thing. I mean, most of the wildlife, it's been here long before us. Why are we the only evolved ones, so to speak? Or why should we be considered the only evolved ones? I don't even really believe that we're the smartest, really, I'll be honest. But that's my personal opinion. We're good at dominating, that's no problem.
If it all came down to survival, the animals would win. We wouldn't survive like they do.
Oh yeah, there's very few people nowadays who you could dump in a jungle and expect to be able to deal with it, okay.
Just read, an elephant is the only mammal that can jump.
No, they're too heavy to jump.
The only mammal that aren't able to jump.
Yeah. Instead they just take really big steps.
And it has been recorded that an elephant on a very short distance can run as fast as 25 miles per hour.
I can believe that because I've actually seen a video of one chasing a safari vehicle, and I'm fairly certain it's because of the short distance thing that they got away, because they're not really good at the endurance side of it, are they?
Oh, that's a sad fact.
Oh, you got a sad fact
I've
again?
got a sad fact. It's an interesting fact, but a sad fact. Elephants have 6 sets of molar teeth.
Why is that sad?
Because upon which they depend for survival. These sets will fall out throughout their lives, and a new one comes through. Now when they get to the last set and lose those, the animal then becomes unable to eat and will eventually die of starvation.
Oh.
Their teeth determines how long their lifespan is going to be. I think we need to develop toothpaste for elephants.
Toothpaste for elephants.
Yes.
I was just about to say they need dentists.
Yep, either will do.
False teeth for elephants.
That'll do it.
I wonder how long they'd live then if their teeth didn't fail them. Potentially. Because they normally live on average to about their 70s.
So we're talking like a set of teeth every 10 years then, roughly, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because the 6 would come in at 60 and then after they're gone, unfortunately.
Give them some false teeth, they'll be like tortoises and just keep going.
We're trying. Elephants are able to recognise themselves using a mirror.
That's a skill that not many animals actually have. Self-recognition.
They have displayed self-recognition and a very high level of awareness. It is something that only humans, apes,
I was going to say apes.
cetaceans and
Cetaceans.
Cetaceans, that's the one.
Dolphins and whales, basically.
And where am I?
Dolphins and whales are actually related, I think, to elephants. Well, elephants are related to them, really, because life started in the sea.
And magpies are the only other animals known to do so.
Magpies?
Magpies have self-recognition.
Not all corvids.
Nope, just magpies.
Corvids, even. God, I've been talking about diseases too long. That interests me. I thought crows might have been on that list as well. Oh! Can you pass me a drink, please? Thank you.
They can also recognise human voices, and they can also tell the difference between human languages.
Recognise individual faces to the point of they know who's been good to them and who hasn't,
Yeah.
which is a skill that crows also have.
Oh, another interesting fact, not only are they afraid of bees, they are also afraid of ants.
Ants, well, can you blame them? Ants are quite formidable.
Yeah, imagine sucking some of them up your nose.
I know. Ooh, that would be painful. Especially the ones in Africa, they're probably like fire ants and stuff like that.
So approachable. Oh, but I just can't get to you.
So, does anyone have any questions?
So far
Yeah, we were getting on to some silly random facts now.
Have we got any comments?
We haven't at the moment. We've still got one watching, but I don't know who.
The mystery! You are our puzzle for the night.
So, let's have this one. Elephants are non-ruminant herbivores.
Non-ruminants.
Yes.
What does
This
non-ruminant
means
mean?
they do not chew cud, ruminate or belch
Ah, right, that
as
makes
ruminant
sense.
animals do, such as cattle, bison, goats, deer.
They don't do that.
They do ruminate. They're ruminant animals.
No, I mean elephants don't do
Yeah,
that.
elephants
Yeah.
don't do this. What they do instead is produce a lot of gas. And I mean a lot.
So maybe
of
the
gas.
bean analogy earlier was actually quite fitting.
Yes. Well, it states that an elephant could produce enough gas to run a car for 20 miles.
That's insane. Why aren't we harnessing this? Like,
Wow.
instead of killing them, we should just collect their farts.
Yeah. Just off the garage, what you've done, just stick some elephant fat in your fuel. I think it's a good idea, that. An elephant also defecates from 12 to 15 times in a day.
That's what I want to know.
Daily quantity of 220 to 250 pounds.
250 pounds of elephant dung. Wow.
It shits more than that.
And,
Size of.
and did you know that their poo actually contains a lot of seeds?
Yes.
So they actually fertilise most of Africa with that.
When you add it up, a yearly quantity of manure is 85,000 pounds. That's more than 40
85,000
tons
pounds in weight.
in weight. That's more than 40 tons of manure per adult elephant per year.
I'm not wondering how zoos deal with that. Like, in the wild it's just left for the dung beetles, but what happens in the
This
zoo?
is the first
We
day of the
have
end of your life. It's in
somebody
motion,
watching.
it just
Do we?
don't seem right.
Yeah.
Where are you from? How are you?
Cotton Hill
Downhill from here.
is getting a bit flirty here though.
Who's that?
Cotton Hill.
Cotton Hill.
He says, "Hi, cutie. What a talented mouth you have, girlfriend. Are you single? Well, that's
Yeah.
for her to know.
All your decisions I'm making. I can hear in your whispers, I can tell you're mistaken.
You keep imagining, my love, because you're not going to find out.
What's that?
Oh, it's just said that I am imagining what you could do in bed.
It's only very specific people who find that out.
Oh, yes.
We're at that time on the night, aren't we?
Oh, we have.
Where are you from? Felt like I shouted that, I didn't mean to.
He says, well, he says, I like your hair, very nice. That's all well and good, but she asked you a question. Please reply.
Yes, thank you for the compliment, but where are you from? I'm curious. How far away are you? It's gone. Notification on my phone now. Right. Oh, we're close to finishing this, Gemma.
Brilliant.
I just got that whole half to do.
See, now she says this, we're close to finishing it, but she'll sit there afterwards going, I need to do that bit, and I need to do that bit.
This is true. I'm really picky.
I know it's not over until she turns around to me and goes, take it away, I don't want to see it anymore.
When I sign it, it's finished. Most times.
Cotton Hill is in Australia, and it's just after 10 AM there.
Wow. That is a way away. What time is it here?
It is currently 1:30 AM in the morning.
1:30 AM. Ah, we've done later. We're all good. Let's
Oh, we
keep
have.
going.
You have your best ideas at this time of day.
Do you have any questions?
Got ones you can answer on a family show.
Yeah, ones that we can answer on a family-friendly channel.
It says, was your mobility like this, or did it get worse over time?
I was actually born like this. I have a condition called arthrogryposis multiplex congenita, and that basically means that my muscles didn't develop properly, and also it caused severe curvature of the spine, which is called scoliosis. And that basically means that I can feel all of my body, but I can't lift the weight of my own body in most areas. My neck hasn't been affected and my shoulders haven't been affected, so I'm actually really strong in those areas, and my jaw. But yeah, and it's quite rare. The actual term of arthrogryposis actually basically means in doctor language, where and now, why, where, how. They just know that it's genetic, and basically my mother and father both had to carry it for me to get it. But it's not life-threatening or anything like that.
Just means you need me to be your hand.
Yeah, I just need assistance So I have 8 carers at the minute in total, and they work for me 24/7. I hire them myself. I write the contracts and everything else, and they're basically my physical body for me. So whatever I can't do, I ask them to do, and they help me do it. And we don't actually call them carers. Actually, we call them personal assistants, because carers, I always feel they're responsible as well for your safety, and are making decisions for you, and I make my own decisions, and I'm in control of my life, so my assistants are literally there to assist me. Aside
No.
from the... What?
He says, as a goddess should have assistants.
Waiters, darling, waiters.
We have always said that you were the queen in a past life. Waited on hundreds of goods.
It'd be nice to think that, wouldn't it? I really want a butler though. I just don't have butler funds.
Sorry, what for? You look good in a dicky bow.
You are. Gemma said, "Do you look good in a dicky bow?"
You want a butler?
And can you drive?
He needs to fly. He's in Australia.
Do you have an aeroplane? Oh, this is fun. This is really bugging me. I can't get this shadow right.
There's always one bit.
There's always one bit, and it's always a bit that doesn't necessarily matter to everyone else, but it matters to me that this looks right, even though you don't hardly see it.
He says he feels like butlers aren't real, just a thing in the movies. Never seen one himself.
Same.
Well,
Anyone?
I have seen one. I know someone with one.
You know someone with
I
one?
know someone with one.
What company do you keep that you haven't told me about?
Oh, they don't live here.
I wouldn't have thought so.
Travel ban's still on in the UK. I wouldn't know, don't watch the news, don't care to watch the news.
Travel ban? For what?
Do we still have a travel ban on in the UK, he says?
I think we do, but I don't
To be
know.
honest, myself and Lippy, we don't associate with the news if we can help it.
Yeah, we kind of important parts, like when it's safe for me to actually go out.
Yes.
Once I'm free, I will be taking this channel to all kinds of places. It'll be hopefully really interesting. Well, I'm hoping it's interesting now, to be fair, but we're going to take it way beyond that.
Right, a quick question for me. Does he dress like in the movies? I think he means yes, has a set uniform. No, not quite like in the movies. But yes, it is a set uniform, but more casual style than a full suit.
You see, in my head, I'm imagining Jeffrey out of Fresh Prince.
No, don't,
I'd love a Jeffrey.
unless they're having a formal occasion like a party, then yes, they will be expected to dress in formal wear. But other than that, it's usually very casual wear. It's more like, I'd say, the cleaners and things you see.
Alright. No, I'd want, like, suits.
But yeah, when they've got company or they've got a party going on, yeah, it is full suit, full attire. Stood at the door, round behind the back, drinks in hand, waiting for you to come in.
Oh, that reminds me of my granddad when I was little. He used to just come into the room with a thing over his arm. I can't remember what you call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a waiter. and he'd bring shandies. And then gradually upgraded to whiskey as I got older. Things you divulge at 1 AM.
Imagining John Cleese in a suit and bowler hat.
John Cleese.
Yeah.
I love John Cleese, he's a great character. What an image in my head.
No, when I went to visit my friend, they're actually with a island side. And it was very strange when I'm like getting up and I went to go get a drink and I got, it's okay, Tom will get it. Oh, pardon? Just ask Tom, he'll get it for you. I can't do that.
You're like, I can get my own water, thanks very much.
And I just like, it's okay, we pay for it. But I can't.
Can you do it?
The assistant in me wouldn't allow it.
That's the thing. If you're an assistant, what was we doing last year? We were meeting Cat Sanctuary.
We were. We went to the Lion Sanctuary last year. We
And
one of my
meeting
favourite
Barnaby the
events,
Fox. What was your
the
favourite?
night at the museum.
Oh, the night of the museum. Sounds like the film.
It does. But
Yeah, we spent the whole night in the Natural History Museum in London. That was so cool.
while everyone got their head down to sleep, we explored.
We did. Everybody kind of went to, well, not bed, but they slept under the giant whale in the foyer, and we were like, that's too much of an opportunity to miss, so we went for an adventure.
Saw things that
I saw parts of the museum that other people I didn't see, didn't
that I'd never seen before.
we? Yeah.
We saw the moon deflate
We saw
into
the
a
moon
giant meal.
They had a huge moon, and it punctured.
It deflated.
And it looked a bit like a testicle. There's actually a photo on my Facebook page, feel free to check that out.
Also managed to win myself a competition there.
Poetry
Yep.
about the moon deflate.
Yes. My sarcastic, rude humour won me a competition. Quite proud of that fact.
Do we still have our viewer?
We do have one viewer still.
So what are you, where you are?
Yeah, you could say not so long back, 10 AM.
10 AM, that was it. I knew I'd heard it at some point.
I'm not sure whether we've dropped that viewer. We have one watching, we did have two.
Alright. Well,
The
whoever
one-
you are,
The
let
one
us know,
watching
say
has
hello.
been sat there very quiet for a long time.
Is that the kind of one in the bushes?
So we have a peeping Tom. Cotton Hill has followed you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm not sure I will finish this tonight. I was determined. But I'm getting backache. We're we may have to soon call it a night, and I'll start again tomorrow. Well, not start again, obviously. I'm not doing this again. I'll finish it tomorrow. I'm still gonna faff for it though, because this leg needs at least doing. Just a random thought, you know, the person who doesn't speak but watches.
Yes.
You think Paul fell asleep with his phone?
No, because he did go off.
Oh, right. So it is actually somebody who's actually watching us.
Yeah, I think so.
That's cool. I just thought, because Paul's the type who would.
That's the way he went off. Sure, I saw him leave. Guess who it is? Are you friend or foe?
Obviously, friend of Pope, what does this long?
Hey, I'd watch my enemies for this long.
That's sad.
Yeah, I like to know what they're doing, where they are. That thing of keep friends close, enemies closer.
Okay then.
Right.
I just can't be bothered. I'm just like, if you like me, you like me, and if you don't, you don't. But
No, I'm more of a...
I like most people. I'm basically like my dog. Friend? I'm trying to think of something about elephants, but I think we've literally won the subject. Like, beyond.
Keep looking, but I think we're about our limit for elephant facts.
Need more research. Well, at least, I hope. If nothing else, we've learned something today.
Oh.
Right. I think we've been on for quite a while now and my back and my neck are starting to hurt, so we will call it a night for now, and I will be back on tomorrow. Probably more than once, so I won't say any times. Just check out LippyArt.tv and also follow me on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram, or all of them. And don't forget to hit subscribe and the little bell on my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and I hope you really enjoyed it.